Greetings, kids. Welcome to week 10. This week we're going to begin our study of the Millennium Development Goals. We will be studying the goals 2 a week for the next 4 weeks. There are 8 Millennium Development Goals in total. The first 2 that we are going to deal with this week are extreme poverty and hunger and universal education. Within the 8 goals, there are specific targets. For example, for the target of extreme poverty, it's estimated there are 1 billion people in the world who live on $1 a day. So the UN's goals, the Millennium Development Goals, are to be able to have that number of extremely poor people by 2015. The universal education goal, the target is by 2015 to provide education for every boy and every girl at the primary level in the world. The Millennium Development Goals were unanimously agreed upon by 189 countries in the General Assembly in the year 2000. And they chose 8 specific goals to focus on, and each of those goals, as I said before, has a specific target. That's what we're going to be studying over the course of the next 4 weeks. How are we doing? Well, it's 2009 and we are not on pace to reach the goals that were set 9 years ago. Why? With all the wealth and with the power and with the intelligence of the international community, why can't we come together to reach these goals? It's a question that is frustrating and that plagues educators and certainly those in the UN who are working towards these goals, humanitarians, and even governments, all, I guess, feel a sense of frustration at the lack of ability to reach the goals that were set. Frustration, I guess, doesn't begin to explain our current affairs topic for the week, and that is Darfur. Darfur is frustrating, painfully so, because we know, and we have known for years, that mass killing is happening in the Darfur region of the Sudan. We know it. We know that it happens. We know where it happens. In some cases, we may know when it happens. And yet, the international community cannot come together to stop it. Each time there is genocide, and kids, I use that word carefully because genocide has a very specific definition. And there are debates all the time over wording and whether this is genocide or whether that is genocide. So I will say that when there is systematic killing on an enormous scale, whether it's in 1915 with the Armenians, whether it's during World War II with the Jews in the Holocaust in Nazi Germany, whether it's Cambodia in the 1970s under the Khmer Rouge, or Rwanda in the 1990s. Every time after the fact, the international community comes together and says, never again. Yeah. But never again never seems to mean never again. And in this case, in Darfur, we have clear evidence. We have knowledge that mass killing is happening, that the humanitarian crisis in that region is huge, and still the international community does not take steps to end it quickly and effectively. It's frustrating for everybody involved. Yeah. So that's going to be our current affairs topic, and the two mesh together very well because you have international organizations that are working towards making the world a better place, but over and over again we see them falling short. And kids, the problems are immense and they're many, but I think with the Millennium Development Goals, even though we're behind, and even in Darfur, kids, there is some cause for hope, and there are movements that are growing, that are taking action, and that maybe are making lives better for people on the ground. So those are the things that we're going to deal with this week. A few points I need to make. One, this week is a short week. I've planned for that in your weekly lesson plan. And so please pay attention to that. Next Monday and next Tuesday, we will not meet. We have parent conference days on Monday, and you will not be in school. And then on Tuesday, I leave for Big Four. And so I will not be here for lunch, and I will be gone for the rest of the week. So our next meetings will be on April 20th and 21st. On those days, we will, 1, take our final geography exam of the year, Western Europe. We will, 2, talk about Darfur, and then 3, talk about the Millennium Development Goals, 1 through 4, because this week we will do 1 and 2, and then next week, and please make note of the fact that just because it is a week where I won't be in school doesn't mean that we don't continue. Week 11 will roll as it would roll if I were here. So, please make note of that. We will talk about the first 4 of the Millennium Development Goals, take your geography quiz on Western Europe, and discuss Darfur on April 20th and 21st. I put your grades in the grade book today, and you will be getting those this week. You'll be getting 1 set of grades from the school, but you'll also be getting an email from me with a breakdown of your grades. Please get in touch if there are any inaccuracies or if you have any questions or comments. Reflecting briefly on the first quarter, I thank you very much for the effort that you're putting in, and I congratulate you on putting education in front of your free time, and I thank you for the hard work that you do. Have a good week, keep working hard, and I will see you on April 20th and 21st, and I will see you online. Take care.